area. It's quite a bit of a drive here, so we're just driving on the flat prairies all the way there. Nothing really too exciting yet, but we'll check in with you at the provincial park.
Start a week 2 road trip. So far so good. Time to cruise through some prairies. All is well. We have arrived at Dinosaur Provincial Park. It's just flat prairie lands all out here. And then it drops off into a bunch of those sand hoodoos, kind of like the one we saw in Banff, but a whole bunch, I guess. So we're going to go check that out here now. We just had a good bit over 2.5 hour stint of straight driving on the straight stretches there. So looking forward to stretching the legs and checking out what the Dinosaur Provincial Park has in store for us.
So that was the view from the top. Now we're gonna head down into the valley and get up close and personal with Dinosaur Provincial Park.
There has been a change of plans, however. It turns out the camp on Sundays closes down at 5 instead of regularly 7. And we got here at 5:15 after enjoying that viewpoint and everything on the outside. We didn't look into it, whoops. So, our free campsite is just near the park here, so we're gonna spend the night there and come back here tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna make the most of actually being out here, and we're doing a scenic drive loop Alysha mentioned there. We're gonna do a few hikes and check it out.
Alright, so we're starting the Badlands trail hike. It's supposed to only take like 45 minutes, but in the sun, I think we're gonna die. My phone said it was 31 degrees, and it's like scorching, so wish us luck.
We're going to go to the town of Drumheller in Alberta. It's kind of the well-known dinosaur park in town in the area. They actually have dinosaur statues and stuff all around town. So we were going to do that on the first way through Canada, but we're actually going to save it and do it on the trip back when we come back west. A little something to look forward to for us, at least, instead of doing everything cool all at once.
I remember coming here as a kid, so it's super cool to come back here probably like at least 20 years later and seeing what it's like again. Holy moly, was that ever hot? We're exhausted, to be honest.
Yeah.
After a long day of driving, probably like an hour walk in like 32 degrees Celsius. I think we're gonna take the scenic drive loop out of the park and then take the quick jaunt over to that free campsite that we found. And then come back tomorrow morning.
Good morning, everybody. We're about to head back to Dinosaur Park here, but we wanted to get Kitty out in nature first. She's super scared, but now she's eating grass.
We're on our way back to Dinosaur Provincial Park. See you when we get there. Alright, and just like that, we're back in Dinosaur Provincial Park. First stop here today is the visitor center. We're gonna try and find a magnet for our collection. Hope we get one. Man, this is their magnet selection. Alright, unfortunately, no magnets worth getting there, so we're just on our way to the fossil sites now. So here is the first of 2 fossil sites that they have. Sorry for the wind. Fossil site number 2. I wonder what it'll be.
The jumble of bones represents the remains of many individual dinosaurs.
I'm pretty sure that Dr. Curry guy that was talking on that little thing there, I think he spoke at my university graduation. Pretty sure. Alright, that's it for the park here. So we're heading to Saskatchewan now. We're gonna cross the border and I think we're gonna hit up the Great Sand Hills, then see where we get to in Saskatchewan tonight. Window cleaning this afternoon brought to you by Luke. Gotta get all those bug guts off. Nasty. It's so windy here, and Luke's having to counter steer. Look at that.
And then you gotta give her like a little bit of a sideways.
Crazy.
Truck's working hard too, burning some gas on this wind, that's for sure.
Yeah, bad mileage right now. We're still just heading straight on this straight flat road. Alright, after a couple hours of driving, we're getting really close to the Saskatchewan-Alberta border. And according to Google Maps, we're on this straight road now for 55 minutes. So we just crossed the Saskatchewan border here, and that means that this is officially the furthest east that we've ever been in Canada, either of us.
Not counting airports landing over.
Yeah, okay, we've landed in like Toronto in an airplane and stayed in the airport. So this is officially all new territory for us. I'm not sure you can hear anything I'm saying right now, but it's a dirt road the rest of the way here into the park. What the heck? Oh my god, the dirt road just turned into sand road.
Okay, so we're going through the sand right now. It's a little deeper than we would expect. We're doing a little bit of slipping and sliding, trying to keep our speed going. But it's a little drifty. I don't want to get stuck because we're out in the boonies. Wish us luck. We're a heavy rig for some sand.
We're just fishtailing so much. Oh,
Somebody's here.
we made it to parking. We made it in, but will we make it out?
Alrighty, we are up a small hill above the Great Sandhills parking lot we used, and we found what is known as Boot Hill here. I believe from what I read briefly on the Google reviews only, it said it was an old fellow who made this arbor and put all these cowboy boots on it, but he's passed away, I guess now, so it's kind of a popular spot to come take a photo with. Hopefully you can hear me. The prairies here. I'm gonna head back down this path and go to the actual sand dune over that way there now, and that's where the adventure continues. We are on one of the actual sand hills right now here.
This place is crazy.
It's literally like a desert in the middle of Canada here. Not a desert hill. It's not everywhere. And that reminds me, what I was going to say is that these sand hills are constantly changing. It's such a light sand that blows in the wind. So the sand hills actually relocate. So you come back in a year and you can go there. Okay, I didn't feel it until the end, but I think my shoe's filled with that fine-grained sand in there as well, so let's go for the reveal here.
Alright, we're getting close to the highway and close to our spot for the night, but this highway right here, there are so many, I think they're like field mice or something. What do you think they are?
Yeah, I don't know, some kind of fieldy squirrel, little rodent.
There's so many on the road. They're just everywhere. You'll find the roadkill because people have been hitting them. It's so disgusting. And we've been like honking our horn at them, trying to get them off the road so we don't hit them because that's nasty. These poor guys. If you had to estimate how many of these roadkill we've seen on this road, how many would you say?
I don't know. 40?
Yeah, like 40. I was gonna say 50.
Yeah.
That's nasty. R.I.P. little field mice.
Yeah. And here we are, everyone. We have found a spot to camp for the night. It's on some little river and dam system here. So we got sun setting behind us. Dinner's getting whipped up. Let's see where the night goes from here. Maybe catch a sunset. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good sunset back there. I'll show you around real quick here. Again, this is just a free random campsite off of the highway. So we paid nothing. Pretty good if you ask me. Look at all this out here. Just nothing. Right on. We love boondocking so far.
Alright, good morning guys. So we're here at the dam location that we slept overnight at. It's not like an actual campsite or campground or anything like that. I think it's just public land. We just found it on freecampsites.net, so a couple of people have had success parking here overnight, so we figured we'd give it a try. Yeah, last night though, the wind was crazy. I think it's just like the prairie winds, but I was pretty actually scared last night because here in the prairies right now, it's actually tornado season. So we were hearing a couple of things, like there was actually a tornado warning for Calgary, and then we also heard that there was a tornado touchdown just south of Calgary as well, and some tornado warnings for Ontario, which is still pretty far away. But the wind was super strong. It was shaking our RV like crazy, and I was just imagining, what if there's a tornado? So I was Googling how to spot a tornado coming, but I mean, it was nighttime, so it was dark. You can't really see the clouds or anything like that to know if there's a tornado. So I just kept looking on the weather alerts, making sure there was no tornado warnings, and yeah. We are just heading today to, I think, halfway between here and Moose Jaw. We're gonna take an easy day today. Just do probably an hour and a bit of driving, and get some work done, get some cleaning done, get some restocking done. That's going to be it for this vlog. We'll see you next time when we head to Moose Jaw and further along the prairies, so that should be pretty fun. See you guys! Join us next time when we visit the historic town of Moose Jaw, make a stop in Regina to meet Scotty, and snag a campsite at Riding Mountain National Park.
And that concludes another episode of RV Life, friends. Click that like button if you've been enjoying RV Life, and make sure you're subscribed because more adventures to come. Thanks.